Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another Instacart Shopper, Instacart shopping, whatever it is. I'm working today and tomorrow. Today's shift is from 5 to 9 p.m. So I'm on shift in about 15 minutes. And then tomorrow I work 5 to 8 p.m. So I'll have a video tonight and a video tomorrow. So basically I am in a Shaw's parking lot. I'm in the Leominster zone. That's what I'm working tonight. I'm working the Worcester zone tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out here until my shift starts and see if I get any hits. So I will check back in a little bit. If I get an order, I will check back when I'm on my way to the customer's house. Alright. Sorry if you hear the background noise of the AC of the car. I had one batch. I keep calling them orders, but they're called batches. And it was a one item order, and the store did not actually carry that specific brand, and the customer did not want to have a replacement. So I refunded the customer, and then I had to call customer support, which was the first time I had to call, and I could not find that number in the app anywhere. So I actually had to email them through the customer support and let them know what was going on, because I couldn't receive any more batches until that one was done. So so they got me the number, so I saved the number in my phone. That way I've got it. I don't need to worry about that in the event I have to deal with that again. I've got the number. So they ended up canceling the order. Customer was refunded, and the person that I spoke with said that I'm also going to be paid for my services. So I will see at the end of the shift what that entails. I have no idea. That's the first time I've dealt with something like this. So that's pretty interesting. So now I walked around the store for a little bit just to get familiarized with this specific Shaw's. Sorry for the autofocus, because I don't know this Shaw's very well. This isn't my local Shaw's. So I just walked around for a little bit, tried to get familiarized with the store. So, and then I just came back out to the car, and I'm just gonna wait and see if I get anything else. It is currently 5:30. I got that one literally as soon as I got online. Within 2 minutes of being online, I had a batch already. So at least that's good for today. But hoping to get more where I actually do the shopping and then go do the delivery. So we will see. So I will check back in if I get another batch, or if, a half hour or so goes by and I haven't gotten anything yet. Because according to the map on Instacart, I don't even see any red areas in the zone that I'm in tonight. So I'm just gonna hang out at this particular Shaw's and see how it goes, because I don't want to realistically move if I don't have to move, because again, it's not showing any red areas. And Mondays is supposedly is one of the peak days of working. So we'll see. So I'll be back. So it's been another half hour and I haven't gotten any more orders. And there are still no red zones. So not that busy for it's supposed to be a very busy Monday. It might be in a different area or zone, but like I said, the reason why I chose the Leominster zone is because the base pay for the orders is, I believe, $10.25 or $10.75 or $10.80, something like that. So, and the ones for the Worcester zone are $8.25, $8.50 on peak days. So, and at the time of, choosing my hours, there was nothing in the Worcester area. So I chose the Leominster area because I had a good time the last time. After sitting in my first shift, my very first shift that I had working with Instacart, I sat for 3 or 4 hours in the Worcester zone. I stayed closer to me because I was in a red peak zone, so I stayed in the red peak zone, and it stayed red the entire time that I was on shift, and I kept refreshing it. I would exit out of the app, go back into the app, it would still be in the red zone, so I stayed there. I wasn't going to go and drive all the way to Worcester for that to go in and out of the red zone. That was the only area that kept going in and out of the red zone. Where I was at that time, particularly sitting there, I was constantly in the red zone. So that's why I stayed. And then when my second shift happened on that same day, because I did back-to-back shifts, one was in the Worcester zone and one was in the Leominster zone, because like I said, I was trying to figure out which zone I wanted to work more of. And as soon as I got here, actually, this very same Shaw's, I got an order immediately, and I took that order. It took me a little while. My numbers weren't that great. I was late getting to the customer, but a lot of it was because it was a Sunday. They didn't have the majority of the items the customer wanted, so I was constantly in contact with the customer. And I let her know that I was on my way, and she was also a half hour away from the actual store. So, she understood, why it took so long, and I explained to her that it was my first day, and that I appreciated, her patience with me and stuff like that. So after getting that first order in the Leominster zone, that's why I took the Leominster zone, was because I had gotten an order right away. And like I said, I got on shift at 5 o'clock today, and 2 minutes later I got an order. Unfortunately, they didn't have the item. So, and the customer didn't want a substitution because it was for a specific veggie burger, and he wanted a specific brand. I've had veggie burgers before, and I like a specific brand opposed to the other. And so I understand, only wanting a specific brand. So, but like I said, I was in contact with that customer. He was totally cool. He understood. And yeah, so now I'm just waiting. But I figured while I am just waiting here, talking to you guys, what I'm going to do is, because part of being an Instacart shopper is you have to have those insulated bags in order to get Costco orders and stuff like that. Plus it helps for if when I had that order and I had to drive a half hour away, I was blasting the AC just to try to keep the cold items cold. So this will help keep them cold on top of, obviously having the AC in the car because it's 92 degrees out. But, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the bags I got. It was a 2-pack, and I think it was $20. I got it off of Amazon, and they're pretty big. They're decent, and I actually tested them out today when I did my own food shopping earlier today, and I really like them. So I'm going to flip the camera and show you guys. So these are the bags. They are pretty big. They have zippers. I've got the other bag just stored in here for now. But, they're insulated. Like I said, they're nice and big. They zip up and then they fold down, which is really good. Because then I can just, store them. I don't want to store them in the car just because we throw a lot of stuff in the car and stuff like that. So I store them in my house. But yeah, these are the bags. I really like them. They hold, if I remember correctly, they hold a 24 case cans or something like that is what it said the weight held or something. Like I said, I used these earlier. I had a gallon of milk in it, and I had 4 or 5 bags, like, they were full. They were heavy, but they held up to the weight. I was surprised. I thought these handles would rip because they're just this, like, I don't know what kind of material this is, but just like the reusable bag material that has a tendency of ripping very easily. I was shocked at how strong this was. So I just wanted to show you guys the insulated bags that I use. I will link them in the description below in case you guys want to find some like this. So yeah, so those were the bags that I chose, because the ones that you could get through the actual Instacart app were like $26.99. They were green as well. They didn't say Instacart at all, so it's nothing like it was labeled Instacart. But they were actually a lot smaller than this. These are like good size. They literally are about as wide as the car seat itself on the passenger side. So I really like them. Like I said, I will link them in the description below so that you can find them. I'm also going to link my referral code for Instacart. If you want to become an Instacart shopper, you can also use my referral code. It helps you out. It helps me out. So yeah, so like I said, I am going to stop filming now and just kind of relax. I'm going to shut my car off for a little bit. I'm just cooling it down and charging my phone some more. And yeah, like I said, if I get another batch, I will come back. If the app asks me if I want to end early, I might end early depending on how long I'm sitting here. Like I said, I'm scheduled for 4 hours from 5 to 9. It is now 6:11 p.m. And I'm sure I look like a weirdo just sitting out in a parking lot. So yeah, so I will talk to you guys soon. So it's now 7:04 p.m. and the app asked if I wanted to end my shift early because it said that they were slower than expected and too many workers and shoppers or whatnot. And I decided to stay working just because, it gives me a little bit of a break from watching my daughter all day, so I don't mind just sitting in a car doing nothing where it's quiet. Having a 3-year-old is a lot of work during the day. So I'm enjoying the little break. So I'm just gonna keep working, just sit in my car, and I know that, because like I said, I'm working until 9. I know that sometimes it will ask it again in like another hour if I want to stop working or whatnot. So if it asks it again and I haven't gotten anything by the time it asks again, then yeah, I will end for the night. But I'm just gonna keep working, give it a shot. I don't want it to be a total dud, but like I said, I did have that one order. I just wish it was completed, but there's nothing you can do about that. Alrighty, so I will check back in later. Alright guys, so it currently is about 8 o'clock at night. I haven't gotten any more batches. I moved from the Clinton location back closer to my area because there is a Shaw's in my area that's still in the zone. Like I said, I normally go to the Clinton one first. I don't know if I said this before, but I go to the Clinton one first because they normally get a batch right off the bat. After being there for about 2.5 hours and not getting anything else, and it had already asked me if I wanted to end early once, I just decided that I would keep working and then I would just head towards back towards my house, so that if it asked if I wanted to leave early, I would leave early. So I left an hour early. I'm not sure. It hasn't loaded yet to see if I did in fact get paid for taking that first order, even though the customer canceled. Because I heard that normally if you accept the order and then you go in and either the store doesn't have the item or they don't carry the item, or then the customer doesn't want to like do like a replacement item, then I heard that you do get paid for, you know, what you would have got for however many items and the hour rate. I'm not sure. We will see that when I get home. So once I get home, I will check back in, and hopefully it'll have been a few minutes for the app to update itself and see if it's on there. So I will pop back in one more time once I'm home. Hey guys, so I'm home. It's been about an hour or so since my shift ended, and I still haven't been paid like they told me I was going to be paid for that order. So I put in a ticket request to find out what's going on with that, how long that takes. I gave them all the information that I had. So I'm going to make sure from now on that if anything gets canceled, any orders like that, I'm going to screenshot everything before I call customer support in the event this happens, because I was just on the Facebook group for the Instacart, and I guess it's been happening to a lot of people where customer support is saying that they're going to pay you for your services, but then they're not getting paid, and they're calling it a glitch. So we will see if it'll show up tomorrow. I will update you guys on that tomorrow when I'm on shift again, and let you know if I get any response back from Instacart for the message I sent. If I don't receive anything, I will send them another message tomorrow and find out what's going on with that. So that's going to wrap it up for this video tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, I will do another video tomorrow during tomorrow's shift. And I will see you guys then.